All right, today finding the surface area of a prism. So we're gonna first start with a rectangular prism. I would go ahead and first find what is your length, what is your width, and what is your height. So then you can plug those all into this formula. So what was the length of this rectangular prism? Yep.
6.
6. What is the width?
3.
Good. And then the height would be left with 4. If you flip those around, it's not going to really change your answer. All I need to do now is plug everything in. So I have 2 times the length, so I'm just looking here. So 2 times the length, which is 6, times the height, which is 4, plus 2 times the length, which was 6. Again, I'm looking right here, times the width, which is 3, plus 2 times the height. Now I'm looking right here, which is 4 times the width, which is 3. The one thing, again, I'm going to remind you, don't plug this whole thing into your calculator because it's not always going to do order of operations depending on your calculator. So first, you want to group these together. So 2 times 6 is 12, times 4 is what? What'd you get?
48.
Good. Then I'm going to put a plus here. Let's now group these together. So 2 times 6 is 12, times 3 is what?
36.
Good. And then I'm going to group this last one together. 2 times 4 is 8, times 3 is what?
24.
24. Then when you add them all together, what would you end up with? Yes?
108 feet squared.
Yep, the surface area equals 108 squared feet. Very good. The last one is trickier. This one, we know we have a triangular prism. So let's first find the area of this triangle. We know it is A equals 1/2 base times height. So 1/2, the base we're going to say is 4. The height is here. Okay? What is the actual height? Which one is congruent? What is the height? Yep. 3. That was tricky. So 12, 4 times 3 is 12, half of 12 is 6. So we know we have 6 for the area, and this represents the triangles, and how many triangles are on this shape? 2, good. Next, I have to find the area of all 3 rectangles. So I'm going to first find this rectangle here, okay? So you're going to do the base and the height. So the base and the height, which would be 6 times 3, and what do I end up with that one? What's 6 times 3? Yep. 18. Good, 18. And this is for how many rectangles? Only 1. We only have 1 rectangle that's at 18. Okay, then we're going to go on to the next rectangle. Let's go ahead and do the bottom. So it's going to be this down here. So it's a 4 and a 6. So for a base and a height, we would use 4 and a 6, which is going to give us 24. How many rectangles are at 24?
1.
Another just 1. And then the last one we have, and this one's a trickier one to see. Whoops. All right, I guess that worked. We have over on this side up here. So we have a 5. It's almost, I have to look at my book. And a 6. So your base and your height is a 5 and a 6. So your last one here is going to give you 30. And how many rectangles are at 30? 1 again. We, at this point, need to take all of these and combine them. We need 2 triangles at 6, 1 rectangle at 18, 1 rectangle at 24, and 1 rectangle at 30. So really we have 2 times 6 plus 18 plus 24 plus 30, and that should give us 84. So your surface area equals 84, and then we were talking about meters, so it's squared meters.